Hey there, this is Ryan from the Checkfront support team. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to set up security deposits using our deposits and fees. So the first thing to do is to set up your deposits on your items. I'm going to be using a double room in this example and an example of accommodations. So we can go to double room here and I'll go to pricing. Next, we'll just scroll down to the bottom and we're going to do a little bit of work here on taxes and deposits. So the first thing that we'll want to do for double rooms, we currently charge total of $110. I'm going to set a deposit of $50 as a security deposit for the room. So first go to fixed amount. So now the two options here are per quantity and per amount. In this case, I'm going to be doing per amount and we'll leave it at $50 and save. Okay, so the next is we'll need to apply a tax as well. In this case, it'll be actually a fee that we can then return after the booking is completed. So we'll go here. The amount that we want to enter is also $50. It's going to be flat fee per booking. Next, we'll want to apply it to all customers. We'll leave it as apply by default. And then the other option, we'll just want to make it affect the accommodation. So this way the tax will be added to all accommodation types. So these two will work together so that we can refund this amount later on, but the deposit's going to be required up front. Now let's say, for example, we want to do an add-on item and that add-on also has a deposit. So I'll just go to attach it and I'm going to book out a vehicle rental. So the vehicle rental will be optional. It's going to use the parent dates. We're going to allow parameter adjustment. Okay, so now we can just save that. And now we can go into vehicle rental and we'll do the same steps on the pricing tab. So this is set to $100. If you want to make a separate security deposit, you're also able to do that. You just want to make a new tax for that. So we can set this to vehicle. Let's say the vehicle costs a lot of money, so we'll set the deposit to $300. This is going to be flat fee per quantity, and I'm going to apply it to just my rental category. So if we had multiple rental vehicles, it would apply to all of it. And then we're not going to compound it, we're just going to apply it by default again. And then once again, we just want to make sure that these two numbers match so that we require a certain amount before a customer books. So this is 300 and there we are. So now let's go through the booking flow. If we go through customer booking page, we can see this is what this is going to look like for our customers. So now we're going to go to accommodations. The item that has the add-on for it is in overnight accommodations. I'm going to select the double room. There's that vehicle rental add-on. And you can see that the payment due right now is $50. That's the first deposit. That's because I haven't included the vehicle rental yet. So if I go into the vehicle rental, I'm going to add, and you can see that it defaults to add $300 for the vehicle security deposit there. And then there's also the damage deposit, so it's totaled at the bottom. So now we'll go through the rest of the booking process. Okay, so let's say now that's the checkout date and I'm a staff member. Our guest has just arrived to checkout and they're going to be receiving their security deposit back. The staff member would just go to booking, index, or daily list, whichever they prefer to use. I'm going to use the index in this case. I'll just go to that test booking that we made. I can see that it's already been paid. They likely paid it when they were checking in, or they can pay it when they're being checked out. The next total amount, as soon as those two are confirmed, we can just go to edit and we can just remove these two. So security deposit for the room and security deposit for the vehicle are gone. Now because they've already paid, we can just go back to invoice and that's going to create a credit on the account of $350 that I now need to refund. So the next step would just be go to transactions, refund the first charge, which is what the deposit was, and I can send them a notification if we'd like. Or we can do a note on the customer invoice. So I'm just going to refund that. Now it's all set. So now if we go to the booking page, you can see that there's been an amount refunded and we're all set to go. I hope that was helpful today. If you have any other questions about security deposits or anything else about Checkfront, feel free to reach out to our helpful support team at support@checkfront.com. We'd be happy to help you out there. So I'll talk to you soon and thanks for watching. Bye.